There's an action of love. There's an overcoming of love. Nice. Nice. Now let's see about this Six of Cups as your challenge in reverse. Okay. Let's clarify that. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Coin. New beginning, new home, new job, new contract, new commitment. Because Ace of Pentacles is about something tangible, something real. Okay. It can be a new home, new house, new property, or renovating the house. It's an offer of something real from your past, from your childhood sweetheart. The Sun. This is your card. And it's also about a baby. Maybe for some of you, I don't know, I get the feeling that she's pregnant. She's just about to giving a birth of your kid. And it's in your it's your you had a secret pleasure outside of your relationship that just about to give a birth of your kid, because Leo normally ruled the 5th house, love affairs. Oh my god. I heard it's so heavy, man. And but that's the Sun is also about the truth. And it is the happiest card of the deck. A child always bring happiness, right? A baby always bring happiness, right? A new commitment, a new family for some of you, or for some of you it's a new job, a new home that shines, gives you like it turns your lives like totally opposite than what it is now. A new beginning. Or for some of you, you feel back like a baby anymore. You feel totally naked because there's a lot things changing in your life, so you feel like a baby again, that you have to restart everything from scratch. Because in your chart, this is your first house. It's all about your identity, right? It's about yourself, how you want to be presented in the world, how you going to build your identity, your appearance. It's a new beginning anyway, and about your attitude. And see that Two of Cups, and this is Leo, isn't it? Two of Cups, soulmate, twin flame, past life connections, karmic. I don't know which one, which label do you like to prefer to call it? I don't care. Yeah, this is a deep connection. Okay, so so basically your challenge by releasing this nostalgia thing, your memories, okay, your past life is heading you to a new beginning, a new commitment, a new home that makes you feel like really light, like a baby. Okay, you're going to start a new beginning, giving birth to a new life, that the future ahead is going to be shine, right? And together like uniting with your soulmate, twin flame, past life connection, whatever. Okay, now I'm going to clarify the judgment. Okay, now I see. The judgment. The hermit, you've been ghosting. Well, I mean, you went inward. You went for meditation, or trying to find the answers within you, and the side effects of that, you've been ghosting people around you. There's no communication. You're isolating yourself. Virgo is in your second house, your work, your income. Sorry. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Because I'm wearing these wireless kind of things. When I get a little bit disturbed my ear, I just touch it, and suddenly it just started the song of my mom, because I'm using my mom cell phone. I'm sorry, I'm going to try to cut it out. Anyway, and what else about the judgment? Seven of Cups, you've been confusing about all the options that you have. Okay, you cannot decide. And then the Empress as Divine Feminine. The Empress is the energy of Taurus or Libra. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. Okay. The Empress is a Divine Feminine. It's a Mother Nature. It's number 3, the third party, the mistress. Okay. And the Empress is also the one who's giving a birth. Okay, a birth to a project, a birth to an idea, a birth to anything. Okay, she's the symbol of fertility. So yeah, the judgment is about no. This is the, if you see this, so just because he's confused, right? He going inward just to get clarity and answers. He went to the cave to his own soul just to get a clarity which one of these 7 of cups, 7 of options for him to that brings him to this one, to create a new beginning. Which one is his future, basically? Which one is your future? The Judgment. It's like you've been asked. Wow. You know what? Drop the death. Yeah, you've been asked to give, to redirect your future. So what kind of future do you like to direct, to go? Where are you going? Okay, where are you going to take your path? What yeah, where are you going, basically, to create this new beginning? Where are you going? What do you want to do? What you want to do? What kind of life do you want to make when you create? That kind of stuff. And this is the illusions of the options, right? So okay, I'm going to clarify the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so basically this is this Judgment is about how you're going to reset your life. How you're going to reset your life, because this is the time. Your future self is need you, not your past self. Okay, your future self needs you more than your past self, basically. The Queen of Wands in reverse. 2 swords again. Confusion again. No communications, no clarity. Confused between 2 options now. No, not 7 at least, right? It's 2. But this one is more into like you have no clarity of 2 options that you have. Yeah, so you are being blocked. Ten of Swords, self-deceptions. This is self-deceptions. And to add those 2, it becomes 12, right? And 12 to become 1 digit, 3. 3 of Swords, a broken heart. Yeah, so so you're focused and healing yourself. You are sitting in your wounds, with your wounds, in your pain. You're focusing yourself to get the lessons, basically, from your pain. See, the Hangman, because you want to see in different perception, in different way of seeing the lesson. What is it about from the pain that I'm feeling it right now? What I can gain. Nice. And the Neptune is in Pisces. Okay, it's all about our idealism, our self-undoing. It's about self-sabotage, self-sacrificing. And Pisces is in your 8th house, merging, sex, intimacy, being vulnerable. Okay, and it's also about your shared finance, your partner's resources, your properties, your inheritances, assets, occult. Okay. Okay, you trying to understand, okay, your situation by being vulnerable. Three of hearts, three of swords, or the confusions of being deceptive, being betrayed by our own image, by our own of doing, our own behaviors, our own perceptions, because it's all about swords, right? It's all about our minds and our communications. How we perceive life, how we approach life, how we behave. It's all in our mind, right? And we trying to sit down with the pain to get the lessons, to get enlightenment. Nice, I like that. And under that, the High Priestess, Pisces energy. Okay, Pisces energy. It's about your intuitions. Yep, your intuition is also about deep knowing, and it's also sitting between the black and white, the dark and the light. She's totally in the middle because she is neutral. Okay, she is the friend. She's a friend with the light and the dark, because both can give benefits to us in one way or another. But for sure, for our own self-development, because our intuitions is all about the spiritual realm. So it's about listening our heart more, and it's always heading a book there. Okay, it's a deep knowing. Our soul can hold memories for ages, centuries. Okay, that we consciously even know nothing about, but our souls has all the answers that we just need to listen and even ask and you'll be given, right? Ask and you will be answered, right? Yeah. And see how thing as it is. As a neutral, she knows how to see things as it is. Not to be positive, not to be negative. Neutral as it is, because everything is neutral. It's only our memory, our information, our data that give labels to all matters. And that is the karma. Okay, and that is the karma. So when we know how to be neutral, okay, actually we just trying to be details into our memory and how things are. So if we can hold that memory aside and see things how it is, it helps us more to be neutral, to be more fair with any circumstances, right? I think it's how it is. It's just my personal opinion. Okay, so anyway, oh yeah, the outcome, the Nine of Cups in reverse. What's all about? Is because I'm not going to. I don't believe that your wish it will not be granted, because this is a wish fulfillment, right? So this is your wish not fulfilled? Nah, I don't believe that. I am more into, you just decided to quit to play around. But let's see. Let's clarify. Page of coins, page of pentacles. Wow. Page of swords. And 10 of wands. Under the deck, 5 of cups. Okay, so to clarify this, right? Look at this. They're cute. All pages. Okay. The other one is like the Page of Pentacles, like to offer, or like to back to be a student, back to learn. Okay, start to learn new things, new skill, try to gain knowledge or enhance our skill, right, to help us to start a new beginning, right, or just to manifest our dreams, right, because this is what our desire, like happiness. And the other one, this page over here, okay, it's all about the messenger though. And the Page of Swords is about being aware that, well, it's also about spying, okay, do some research to gain more info or knowledge about a situation or someone, okay, either on social media or whatever. It's also about spying, do the research, and it's also about communication, right, technology, mind, perception. And it's look like two pages are discussing and about the 10 of wands upright. The 10 of wands is about releasing the burdens, okay. It's like all those wands you are already gathered, just to put in the bin, like you're ready to release all of your burdens away. And the 10 of wands is also about relocation, okay. So maybe this is the communication between the Page of Swords and the Page of Coins about relocating. I don't know. And so this happiness, it's like this 9 of Cups in reverse. It's about you don't want to play anymore, so you want to start to be open and learn and start all over again. And you're not going to play again anymore. You just want to restart and do everything. And yep, the overall energy of the 9 of Cups in reverse is the 5 of Cups. You're still in sadness, you're still feeling lost, you feel a little bit alone. Okay, that's it for the tarot. I'm going to pull cards from the Goddess Guidance, okay, for your advice for the month of July. Peace, Erin. There is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. See the mom and the kid again? Don't worry. There is peace there. Okay, there's a mom with a kid, with a baby. Okay. Don't worry, she's fine. Someone, it's like the universe want to tell someone in these circumstances that maybe you're leaving behind your wife and your kids. There's going to be fine. Okay, everything working out beautifully. So because it's also, it's like, if you keep doing this in a situation, you're going to hurt, basically. It's a toxic kind of behavior for our environment. Okay, so this. All right, I'm going to read your the planet movements for Leo rising sign, or all of you that have Leo on your first house. Okay, but it can also works for the moon sign. Okay, if you have Leo on your moon sign. So okay, as I said before, Mercury in retrograde in Cancer. Okay, but will be direct in 12th of July. Cancer is in your 12th house, together with Venus. Venus is direct also in Cancer. So Venus and Mercury is in your 12th house. It's all about karma and endings and healing. Okay, and Mars and Chiron is in Aries in your 9th house. So you might like to heal by taking action. Okay, because Aries is all about action, 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 and it's in your 9th house. Your 9th house is about travel, wisdom, philosophy, cross-cultural relationship, love, religion, higher education. It's also about growth. Okay, it's about, wow, I can't even see. I need to change my glasses, you know. Yeah, it's about philosophy. And your ethics. So yeah, you're going to take actions and healing at the same time. Okay, and maybe go for vacations, travel, right? And at the same time, you want to learn more. By the way, then Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto together, these giants planets that have a huge impact in our lives, because Jupiter is really big and Saturn is also big, but Pluto no. Anyway, they are retrograde in Capricorn and in Capricorn, Cappies, which is in based on your chart, is in your 6th house, which is all about your routines, your day-to-day activity, your sense of usefulness, how you manage your time, how you invest your time, how you enrich yourself, how it's also about your service to others. Okay, it can be also your legacy. And it's in retrograde, all of them. Jupiter is about Jupiter is about higher education. It's also about religion. It's also about philosophy, wisdom. Well, it's the 9th house, basically. Jupiter ruled the 9th house, and it's also about travel. It's about luck, basically. It's also about luck. Your luck is there in retrograde. Okay, in your 6th house. Sorry. And whenever Jupiter is in, it's going to zoom all those things, like I mentioned, about how you use the sense of how you manage your time, and also about your health, physically, psychologically, and also your mental health. Okay, and your day to day, your daily life, mm, your service to others, your sense of usefulness, right? Jupiter is going to magnify all those aspects. And Jupiter is retrograde, so Saturn is all about self-responsibility, self-discipline. It's about long-term goals, structure, a solid structure and foundations. Perseverance, how do you call it? And self-reliance. No, there's no joke with Saturn, okay? There's no play in Saturn. Yeah, no more play. And Pluto is about self-transformation. It's always it's also about Pluto is also about our power, our talents, what we're going to leave behind to be able to move forward to our future self. Okay, self-transformation, what we need to leave behind, just like the snake shedding its skins, and yeah, how we going to reborn. It's also Pluto is a house of reincarnation, house of reincarnation, house of transformation, right? Okay, and Uranus, direct in Taurus, is in your 10th house. Uranus about your unique self, your true self. What makes you different than other beings? Okay, and Uranus is about rebellions, questioning always the status quo. In Taurus, that means in your 10th house. Your 10th house is all about your public image, your reputation, your practicality, your structure, your career, your father, masculinity, your status. Okay, so how you going to be uniquely you, your true self? Okay, yeah, is in Taurus, which is in your 10th house. And Neptune, retrograde in Pisces. Retrograde in Pisces, that means in your 8th house. Sex, intimacy, merging, inheritances, loans, assets, property, joint ventures, goals, mystery, partners, resources. So, and Neptune is about our idealism, our fantasies, our dreams, okay, and also about our self-undoing. How are we going to heal? Yeah, according to your 8th house, feels like since Neptune is in the retrograde, so you need to reevaluate your idealism, your dreams, your goals. It's all about life and right. Death. Okay, that's it. My fears, I